When I woke up this morning, it was sunny and beautiful, and I thought, I'm going to head up into the beautiful riverina of New South Wales, where it will be even sunnier and warmer. Boy, was I wrong. G'day folks, today I'm fishing on the Yanko Creek. Well, I'm starting on the Yanko Creek. I'm on a bit of a New South Wales riverina fishing adventure. I'll tell you more about it when I get my lines in. I'm going to put my lines in first, then get set up, and then I'll tell you what's happening today. Right, now I haven't even got a chair set up yet. I haven't even got a jumper on yet. I've got two rods, both with two Janjuk worms, paternoster rig on the upstream side, running sinker rig on the downstream side. And I'm fishing in Yanko Creek. Getting a bite on the running sinker rig. I haven't even got my chair set up. It's literally been in for about 1 minute. I saw it was definitely a nibble. Haven't even got my chair out. There it goes. Just a really small little nibble there. I've caught crayfish in this spot before. But that was a fish bite, I felt it. Definitely felt a fish kick then when I took up the slack. I definitely felt a fish kick. Got him! I've got him! What is it? Probably a carp. Oh, I haven't even got my landing net out. It's a carp and it's quite a big one. And it's a big dark carp. I haven't even got my landing net out of the car yet. Well, that happened very quick. I've got nothing out of the car. This is what happened. I put my line, I parked up there. I was going to fish down there, but I could see a snag there. So I thought, well, I'll go up this way a little bit. So I put my rods in. I just reversed my car back behind where I'm sitting, opened the back, went to get the chair out, and then I noticed I was getting a nibble. What I'm going to have to do, if I try and drag that up, it is going to snap the line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean my rod on my fishing rod holder, loosen my drag, and go and get my net. Shouldn't pull it in from that angle. Right, well, the rod's still there. Looks like the fish is still on it. I can't believe how quickly that happened. And before I even get my chair set up, I'm on the board. Well, that didn't take too long at all. Record speed. I still haven't even told you what the plan is for today yet. Because I haven't even set my chair up yet. I haven't even put a jumper on yet. And I'm getting colder by the second. Right. Let's continue setting up. Just had a bite on the paternoster rig. Oh, here it goes. I'm still not finished setting up. Oh, look at it. It's pulling over. Got him. Oh, he got off. Is there still any worms left? I'll put it straight back out there while I finish setting up. Yeah, this is all happening quick. I've got my chair set up now. And I'm just in the process of putting some warm clothes on. Just finished putting my jumper on and then I'm set up. Oh, there it goes. I thought I was getting a nibble then. Just had a nibble just then. Right, putting my jacket on. And then I'll be able to tell you what's actually happening today. Right, nibble. Oh, just about to say, finally now I've got time to tell you what's going on. And then I just had another bite. Something's pulling on that running sinkery there. Got him. Another really dark looking carp, is it? They're dark in here. I still haven't had a chance to explain what's happening. I've caught one on this rod, lost one on that rod. Now I've hooked another one on this rod. Identical to the last one, same size, same colour. They're dark. Come on, this might be a little bit bigger. Come on, dark carp, in the net. Oh, I've got to keep my eye on that rod. They're certainly on the bite. I got another picky. Well, I just caught and dispatched a third carp, bigger than the first two. It took me longer to reel it in, lighter in colour and twice as fat, and I wasn't filming. That whole time I thought I was filming and I wasn't. Anyway, you can see the photo of it there. 3 on the board before I explain what's going on. Been here like 10 minutes. This is just crazy. Well, both lines are out of the water. I've caught 3 fish, one of which you didn't get to see me reel it in due to a camera mishap. I'll tell you now what I'm doing while I'm baiting up both of my lines, because that way I might have a spare moment. I've driven about 200 kilometres north into the New South Wales Riverina, and I'm currently sitting on the banks of the Yanko Creek. I woke up this morning in Miranda. It was lovely and sunny, top of 15, and I thought I might go up further. I might go up into the Riverina where it'll probably be 17 or 18, because it's always a couple of degrees warmer up here. I didn't even get halfway to Corowa and the fog had set in. It was a foggy drive all the way up here, and it's actually 6 degrees. So I called that wrong. But anyway, this is the Yanko Creek. I've fished here before, but not for a couple of years. And since I was here last, there's actually been a few changes. There's a new fence just there, and there's a whole new bridge up there. There was a really old, rustic-looking bridge there. Now, you may have seen my video recently where I was fishing in the lower Billabong Creek near Moolameen. Well, this is pretty much the headwaters of that creek. It's quite a complex system. The Billabong Creek, as I said in that video, starts on the eastern side of the Hume Freeway up on the side of the Great Dividing Range in New South Wales, and it flows all the way down to where it runs into the Edward River at Moolameen. But much of its lower reaches are often dry. In fact, I reckon they'd nearly be dry now. I don't think we would have had enough rain for it to be flowing. The water that I was fishing in the Billabong Creek is coming out of here, the Yanko Creek. Just upstream from here, the Yanko Creek runs off the Murrumbidgee River and runs down past here where I'm sitting. It gets down to Miranda where it splits into 2, the Colombo Creek and the Yanko Creek. The Colombo Creek's an Anna branch. The Colombo runs into the Billabong Creek, and the Yanko runs in further down near Canargo into the Billabong Creek. So basically, this is the headwaters of the Billabong Creek. There's one line rigged and ready. I'll get that back in, then get the other one in. But today what I'm doing, I'm starting here, and then I'm going to go downstream and fish a few different places. I've got a couple of spots I want to try, spots where I've caught catfish, spots where I've caught carp. In this spot in the past I've caught carp, I've caught crayfish, and I've caught yabbies. This is the only spot where I've ever caught yabbies on my fishing rod in winter, And I've done it a couple of times, and I've also caught shrimp here in winter. I don't know what it is about this spot, whether the water's a little bit warmer for whatever reason. I have no idea, but for some reason it just fishes differently in the winter to most other waterways. So I'll start here, then I'll make my way back towards home throughout the day. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to go yet, but I've got a few ideas, and I've got a spot that I just want to explore further down from here to see whether there's any access. I put one worm on each rod this time. Let's try and slow things down a bit. Just had a nibble. Oh, there it goes. Just had a nibble on the running sinker rig again. Oh, look at this for a nibble. Just had a nibble on the paternoster rig. I've had similar nibbles on both rods. They look a bit like maybe shrimp bites. I've caught shrimp here in winter before. There's something on these worms. I bet it's a little crayfish. I've caught them here before as well. Yep, look at the claws. Little white claws. Now, this is a Murray crayfish. I'm in the Murray-Darling catchment, or Murray-Darling basin. Murray crayfish are protected in this waterway. In New South Wales, there's only 2 spots you're actually allowed to target Murray crayfish, and this isn't one of them. I've caught quite a few here on worms, but they've all been small yabby size like this one. Anyway, see you later, mate. I'll just check these baits. I've been sitting here chatting for the last 15 minutes or so. The farmer that owns all the land, he come down and said, "G'day," and had a bit of a chat, and he's asked me if I catch a couple of carp, if I can just throw them up behind the tree behind me here, because he's going to use them for crayfish bait next week. I said to him, I've already caught 3, but I've sort of euthanized them with my tomahawk and sent them floating downstream for the yabbies and the crayfish and everything else to eat. But if I catch a couple more, I'll keep them for him. I'll angle this so that you can't see the back of the tomahawk, because it's got blood on it, and that's bad for YouTube. But the 3 carp that I caught got donged on the head with the blunt end of that. And I just, because there's a fair bit of current here, so they're probably down around the corner there somewhere. Hopefully the yabbies and crayfish will find them. But if I can catch a couple more, I'll throw them up on the bank behind the tree. He's asked me, the guy that, the farmer, he's such a nice guy. He just asked me if I could, if I get a couple of carp, just throw them under the tree there, and he'll pick them up later on and take them crayfishing with him next week. Now that I've got a need to actually catch the carp, I probably won't catch any more. Murphy's Law. Oh, I just had a oh, he's back, he's on there. Got him. I'm going to catch a carp here for old mate. I'll put this up behind the tree for him for his cray nets. I'm coming in away from that other line so we don't get tangled. Oh yeah. Here's a beauty. Bait here for a few of your nets, mate. Alright. Awesome. Farmer wants a carp. You've got one. I reckon if this farmer takes too long to come back for this carp, something else will get it. A bird or a fox or something. Well, that carp didn't take the worm. It's actually slightly alive. It's pretty mangled. I'll put a second one on. It's still alive, but I think it's a bit traumatised. Paternoster. The Lord's Prayer rig can go back in. Here comes the sun. Da, 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 da. The sun is finally breaking through the fog. It's after 11 o'clock. I'll take my jacket off. It's starting to warm up a little bit. Just wear a flanny. Yeah, a farmer before. He was such an Aussie, typical Aussie farmer. He was such a legend. So nice. He innocently said to me, "What did you used to do for a living before you retired?" What's happening with that? Is that a crayfish biting that rod? Look at it bent right over. Well, both of them getting a bite here. That's a fish, and I've got him. That's a crayfish, I reckon. That's a crayfish. Look, it was a bigger one, still undersized. He's coming in, and dun-da-da, cray number 2. Hey, crayfish, what did you do before you retired? But seriously, that's what the old fella asked me. What did you used to do before you retired? All right. Oh, cray number 2. What have I got? 4 carp and 2 crayfish from this spot. Going all right. See you later, mate. Just getting a nibble on the running sinker there while I'm getting this other line back in. Oh, there we go. Just had a nibble on the paternoster rig. It's really bizarre. The fishing at home has been so slow. And then I've come here and it's just crazy. There's got to be yellow belly in here as well. I know there's catfish downstream in the Colombo and the Billabong, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's catfish through here as well. Oh, that's a fish. Look at bent over it. He's on there. That's a crayfish actually. And a little one. Here he comes, another little cray. Gee, they don't like to let go. Look at the size of that. What a little cutie. Wow. I'm going to get a photo of that. It's a little cutie. Look at the size of that crayfish. Go on. Blip. Ah, brilliant sunshine. I can feel the warmth. This is more like the sky that I left when I left Wangaratta this morning. Although there were no clouds there, there's a few here still. Right, it's time to pack up and go exploring. I've been here for a couple of hours. I could sit here all day. I love it. I'm really in the zone, if you know what I mean. But I want to explore a few different things as well as fish a few different places that I'm familiar with. And I've already done that here. I caught 4 carp and I think 3 crayfish. 3 of those carp I've caught in about the first 5 minutes. Anyway, the farmer I was spoken to before has told me about a spot just upstream from here that I can fish. I'm going to go and check that out. I'm going to explore a couple of other spots. And then I'm going to go to another spot where I've caught a few catfish in the past. Just see if I can pick up a catfish. Well, this is the spot the farmer told me to try. It looks alright. I think I like it better where I'm fishing. Although I do like the look of this backwater that's been created behind this tree. I might give this spot a try next time I'm up this way. I'm literally just around the corner from where I was. Anyway, I'm going to wander downstream and do a bit of exploring. Well, I was just fishing up there on the Yanko Creek. I'm now in the small township of Miranda on the Newell Highway. This is where it gets interesting. This is where the Yanko splits. So right here, the Yanko Creek actually goes under that bit of a weir just there, under the road just there. So essentially from here down is the Colombo Creek. And that's where I'm going fishing shortly. That's where I'm going to be fishing next. But if I walk over here, along this bit of a wall, there's a drain under the road right here. And the water's flowing under the track. And it's flowing out there. You can sort of see the turbulent water there. That's flowing. That is the Yanko Creek. And that goes all the way down to Canago. It flows into the Billabong Creek down near Canago somewhere. That's miles away. So from here up, that's the Yanko. From here down, that's the Yanko through there. And it's the Colombo down that way. Just going to have a bit of a look around while I'm here. And then I'm going to wander down and fish the Colombo Creek. Yeah, nice spot to fish just here. You can see the current swirling around there. There's a nice backwater just here. Awesome. I love this part of the world. It's not for everyone. Some people like the bigger rivers with the clearer water, like the Murrumbidgee and the Murray, and they can troll for Murray cod and crayfish and whatnot. But I like these sort of outback creeks. I just love them. I love the Riverina. Flat and beautiful. This is one of my favourite roads. Loretta and I have taken a lot of bird photos along this road. A lot of emus, red kangaroos, grey kangaroos and all kinds of birds. But have a look at it now when I zoom in. Look at all the power lines, or power poles. As far as the eye can see. Wow. Big old bush chooks. This is where I was going to fish, but it's so shallow, so different. The reeds over there, I don't know what's happened to them, they've all gone. It's like cows or something have been in and eaten them. I don't know what's happened, but it's so shallow. I can see the bottom here. I mean, it's not a deep spot, but it's normally deeper than this. This is where I've caught catfish. It looks different than what it usually does. I'm not feeling it. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll put the lines in and just give it half an hour or so, and if nothing happens I'll go somewhere else. It just doesn't feel right. It's really weird, the water's it's low and clear. It's the same waterway. Maybe where I was upstream there was a bit of a flush coming through after recent rain, because it was really high and dirty. Well, it wasn't high, I've seen it a lot higher, but it was higher than this. It had a decent flow and it was quite dirty, whereas here it's clearer. I reckon there's a flush coming. I reckon that dark, because it's a long way between spots out here. I reckon that's probably in 30 centimetres of water. Well, my eyesight's not very good. I can't see myself staying here for more than about half an hour. A bite on the paternoster rig. I'm not even joking. There it goes. I was just looking at my it's 12:52. I was going to say I'll give it to 1:30, and if nothing happens I'm out of here. And I've got a bite nearly straight away. I missed him. That was that was unexpected. That gives me hope, because I've got to be honest, I didn't have much. I just had another bite on the paternoster rig. Come on. Can I catch something in the catfish spot? Be good to catch a catfish. I've caught carp and crayfish today. Wouldn't it be good to catch a catfish as well? Look at it moving around. There it goes, look. Look at that. Come on, take it. Take it. He's playing with it and got him. Oh. I think it's a carp. I'd love it to be a catfish, but I think it's a carp fish. That's a crap fish, not a catfish. It's gonna tangle me around the other line fish. It's a one more than I thought I was gonna hook in this spot fish. Come on, let me get a good look at you before you wrap yourself up around everything. Oh, it's got carp vibes. It's a carp, and it's tangled in my other line. The rotten thing. That's actually the same worm that was on there from the last spot. It was dried. It took me a while to get here from that last spot. Where's the other line? Is it still tangled? I think it's just broken free. Oh, I didn't get my landing net out of the car. I didn't get it out because I didn't think I was going to catch anything here. Right. And I proved myself wrong. Oh, I'm on the board in this spot too. Just when I thought I wasn't going to catch one. Well, if I can catch a carp here, then I don't see why I can't catch a catfish. Although I think maybe the water temperature, I think maybe carp might be a bit more active in colder water than what catfish are. But if it's deep enough for a carp, then it's probably deep enough for a catfish, you'd like to think. Right, the paternoster can go back out. That was out a fair way. Wow, look at that bird. I think that's a black kite. Okay.
Dad.
Hello. Just about to hook one right now. Got him. Yeah, it probably is a stinking carp. I've caught about 4 or 5 already today. I'm back down near Miranda. I've changed spots and I'm still catching carp. Yeah, that's right. Hey, I'll call you back in a minute. All right, bye. Don't tangle up with the other line. Look at the mud that it's stirring up. Dad just rang and said, any fish? Just as I was about to lift my rod tip up and set the hook. He says, a long way to go to catch carp. True that, but it's fun. I don't come out here just for the fish. I come out here for that. Look at that, that's a black kite up there. I saw emus on the way in. I love the New South Wales Riverina. I love fishing here too, but there's just so much more to love other than just the fish. I just love this beautiful part of the world. Anyway, I better dong this guy on the head. Rod. Oh, that was a nice bite. Here he goes, he's still there, and got him. Will it be a catfish? I would be so happy if I caught a catfish here. I've caught him here before, just not at this time of the year. Haven't got my other line back in yet. I only just finished donging that other fish on the head. Yeah, it's another carp. No such luck on the catties. Darker one, this one. Wow, carp central today. Right, just grabbed my net. I was just about to call my dad back. I thought I'll call him back while I'm rebaiting. And after calling back while I'm rebaiting both rods. Ah, 3 in the first. Only took me 5 minutes to catch 3 in the last spot. It's taken me 10 to get them here. Yeah, exactly right. I'm just putting these lines back in while I'm talking to you. It's really weird here. You should see the road here into here. It's the bloody power lines on it. Wow. Well, it used to be one of my favourite bird spots. Now you couldn't photograph a bird in flight now without getting a power line or a power pole in the background. If you can hear quite a bit of background noise, it's just construction workers over there working on one of those big power poles. Right, I've got a dilemma. I want to move, but I don't know where to go. I'm heading back towards home. Initially, I was going to go to the Billabong Creek up at Rand, but the problem is it's pretty much all carp. I've only ever caught carp there. I know there's a possibility of a different type of fish there, but all I've ever caught there are carp. So I thought, well, I'll go to the lake in Miranda Lake, or lake, I forget the name of it, it's got a big long name, but there's a lake in town, in Miranda Township. It hasn't had any fresh water flowing into it for a couple of years now. There's still quite a bit of water in it, and it is stocked with yellow belly, but being that it's winter and with no fresh inflows, I just think if I catch anything, it's just going to be carp. I wouldn't mind trying to catch something different, so I'm thinking maybe I can go to the Murray River down near Corowa. It's closer to home, and I fished there with Sonny the other day. I caught a little carp. I was like a hybrid, and Sonny caught a little trout cod. So I've got a chance there of catching a yellow belly, but I reckon I've also got a greater chance of catching nothing. But given that I've already caught plenty of fish, I've had my fun, I think I'm going to end up at the Murray River somewhere. Well, after driving for ages, I've made my way to the Murray River, just downstream of Tokenwall. I'm expecting to see a few of the usual "gee, you get around" type comments on this video. But I love it. I love an adventure. I love exploring. Now, I'd done really well at a spot last year. It's just up on the other side of these reeds here, and would you believe it, I've driven all the way over here from out in Whoop Whoop where I was, and there's someone fishing in the spot that I wanted to fish. Well, I know I don't own the river, and I'm not complaining. I'm simply just telling a story. I think it's quite funny that I've come all the way over here all excited, and that there's absolutely no one else anywhere along the river except in the spot where I wanted to fish. I actually think just here looks alright, but it looks like a bit of a messy spot. I can throw a couple of lines just in front of those reeds there. Yeah, I reckon I'll fish here. I'll clear a spot here to put my chair and throw my lines in. Right, I'm baiting up. I've had a good day today. I've fished 2 different spots, and both spots have fished well. This will be the last spot. I'm planning on sitting here until dark. It's already about 3:15, so I should have about 2.5 hours of light here. I'm hoping that a yellow belly might turn up. I've only fished here once before, and that was just up there at that other spot, and I caught a few carp, a silver perch and a yellow belly. But that was also a little bit later in spring when the water was a bit higher and a bit warmer. Anyway, you've got to be in it to win it. I'll just bait these lines up, then put them both in, and then sit back and relax. But hopefully it's not too relaxing. Hopefully I get a few bites to break up the relaxation. I don't know how much current is out there. It's hard to say because there's nothing floating on the water to indicate the current. But I put the paternoster rig just out there right in front of me. And that can go in this rod holder here. And the running sinker rig, I'll put that on the downstream side. And that can lean on this tree here, I reckon. I don't think a fish will pull that in, because in theory it should pull it that way if a fish grabs it, and not that way. Right, I'm locked and loaded. I'm in position, lines are in, they're baited, landing net's ready, I'm ready to pounce. What will the next 2.5 hours bring me on the Murray River? Well, I've been here 10 minutes and I haven't had a touch. Both of the other spots that I fished, I'd caught 3 carp by now. Anyway, this is a risk. I might not catch anything here. I reckon I could have kept catching carp all afternoon at those other spots, but I've come here in the hope of catching a better quality fish. At the risk of catching... Oh, just had a bite there now. Look at that. At the risk of catching no fish, I've come here in the hope of finding a better quality fish. Just had a nibble on the paternoster rod. Whoa, 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 whoa. The running sinker rig's getting a bite here. Come on, he's on there, I reckon. I should have struck. Oh, he's still biting. Come on. Come on. He's still playing with it. Got him. Well, it was a bit of weight. Oh, probably a big carp, is it? If it's not a carp, if it's a yellow belly, it's a good one. But I'm going to guess that it's a carp. Can't see much. I'm looking straight into the sun. I've got my landing net. I wouldn't need it normally on this flat ground, but because of all these tree roots and stuff, I am going to need it. Can't get near that other line. Don't get near the other line. It's gone under it, I think. I haven't seen it yet, but I reckon it's going to be a carp. It feels carpy, and it's a carp. Oh well. Better than nothing, that's what I always say. At least that means I've caught something at every spot. It's taken me over an hour though. I've been here for over an hour. Oh, there you go, mate. It's 20 to 5. Well, 3 spots, and I caught fish in all of them. The other rod's getting a bite there now. Sitting for an hour without a bite. Now both at once. Another carp, is it? Oh, I missed that one. I put it straight back in. There's not a second to lose. I'll leave it where it was, actually. I sat here for over an hour without a bite. And as soon as I caught that big carp, while I'm rebaiting my line, I've got a bite on the other rod. The Murray River bite window is opening. The running sinker rig back in. Oh, there it goes again. Nibble on the running sinker. Oh, there we go. Come on. With every bite here, I think, no, there's a chance it could be something better than a carp. Still playing with it, and got him. Oh, I reckon it's another carp. It's got carp vibes and big ones. This is a bigger fish. This is a bigger mud marl on this one. Oh, this is a heavy fish. Just got to try and make sure it doesn't tangle that other line. With every bite I get, I think maybe this one might be a yellow belly. Well, sun's hard on my eyes. Ah, right in that branch. There's me landing net. You know what, I might try and land this one without the net. Just sometimes creates more trouble than it's worth. I come in here, it's gone onto that other. The carp just jumped us there, I just heard it. Actually, I might be able to beach it over here. I've got my gumboots on here, so I can go under that line and come around this side. Just have to keep my eye on that line, that's all. This is a much heavier fish. It's actually not that much bigger. It's just got a lot of fight. Keep my eye on that other line there. I know he's quite a bit bigger. Alright, mate. Up here onto the sand, the muddy sand. And there we have it. A dirty, stinking mud marlin. I reckon that's the first one today that's probably over 60 centimetres. Anyway, I won't give him too much attention because the longer I haven't got my eye on my other rod, the more chance there is that it's going to get pulled in the water by one of these stinking things. Righto. A running sinker rig, going back in. Surely the day's going to end with a yellow belly for me. I'm in the right spot for it. The barometer's high, and obviously the fish are biting. Even though they're only carp, they're certainly biting. Here, yellow belly, yellow belly, yellow belly, yellow belly. Here, yellow, 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 yellow. Big bite on the running sinker rig then. Come on, it's that time of the day. There we go, let's have another bite on the paternoster rig. I'm watching that closely. I'm going to catch a yellow belly, I can feel it, I'm not giving up. Oh, there it goes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Got him. Whoa. Please don't be a carp. Might be a cod, it's certainly bit like a cod. This time of the day, it could be anything. If it's a cod, well, that'll be good. Just finding a bit carpy, unfortunately, but oh, if it's a yellow belly, I'm going to be happy. I reckon it might be too big to be a yellow belly. Please, I reckon I might have seen a bit of green. Oh, come on, don't be a carp. Oh, now my other rod, he's getting a bite. Look, there it goes. Oh no, what is this? I think it's a yellow. Oh, look at this other rod, he's going. It's a carp. It's a stinking carp. What's happening with this rod? Got him. Is this a yellow? Or have I got the carp daily double? This one doesn't feel as carpy. This might be the yellow. If this is a yellow, I won't be surprised it's fighting like a yellow. I actually think it is. You know what? It is. No, it's not. It's a stinking carp. Oh. The bloody stupid stinking small carp daily double. Right at yellow belly clock. I'll wedge that rod in there so it can't get pulled in. I'll deal with this bloody stupid thing and then I'll throw my line back in and deal with that one. No way. Talk about double disappointment. What do they say in politics? Double disillusion or something? I'll throw these up on the bank, then unhook that and throw it up on the bank and then deal with them both together. Right, I'm just going to put that back out with the same worm on it, just because I haven't got time to stuff around with new worms, because I've got to deal with these other fish. I'll put that back out and deal with this other one. I'll put a fresh worm on that, then I can get back to this. I really thought that this one was a yellow belly. Have a look at it. That's not a healthy looking fish. Looks like something's been munching on it. I reckon that's teeth marks. I reckon there's a big cod out there that's had a go at that. Well, I've got 2 fresh worms on this running sinker rig. I'm not going to worry about putting freshies on the paternoster rig. I've only got about probably 10 minutes of light left if I'm lucky. That's getting a bite now, look. Wow. Oh, straight over that branch. This is getting a bite. This is about to catch a tree. You idiot. And now. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Oh, good, I'm free. So, oh, look at that line's gone really slack. Something's grabbed that, I reckon. Has something grabbed that? No, I'll put it back. It's all happening. This one can go back in the water, minus that branch. Well, that was double disappointment. Oh, there's a bite. That was double disappointment. Those carp were both sort of smaller than what I've been catching all day, and they were the right size to be a yellow belly. Oh, getting a bite here now. Not sure what I've got on my line here. It feels like a big crayfish. I'll go out in here. It certainly feels very crayfish-like. Not that I can sort of see, but I reckon I've got a crayfish on here. It is too. Just about to pack up and there's a dirty grey crayfish on my line. Look at this. Look at that. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, good, it come off. Awesome. I might get a photo of that. That's quite a nice sized cray. I don't know how any of those photos are going to come out, but what a way to end of the day with a cray. See you later, mate. Well, folks, I didn't catch the yellow belly that I was hoping for, but what I did do was I had a lot of fun. I have had an awesome day. I fished 3 different spots, explored a few others. I caught fish in all of the spots that I fished. I've just had a wonderful time. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you all very much for watching.